Parental discretion is advised.
Yo, what's poppin', my goons? We back. Back with some more of that credit chat. You know that. Spontaneous Productions. Basically, today I got inspired by my goon beast. And he's a beast out in these streets. And we was getting it in today. And I got inspired like, yo, my goon is a beast. And we was working together today, so I'ma teach you how you could be a beast in the credit game. Straight up. I'ma teach you how to be a beast in the credit game real quick. Now, this is just a quick version. This is a very in-depth topic. As you know, we're talking about finances, and finances go very deep, very long. I got 50 videos about this shit, and I barely even scratched the surface, okay? So, know that. Look. So this is the quick version if you really don't fuck with credit at all. So, if you don't fuck with credit at all, follow along. And just follow my moves. Follow the 50 videos back. And you'll learn a shitload about credit. Give you a world-class education on credit, homeboy. Just like I do it. And I break it down so simple for you. So, the first thing you're gonna do to be a beast in this credit game, you're gonna go ahead and you're going to get all the information you can about credit, and you're gonna start with the books. So what you're gonna do first is get you some sort of credit books about how to build credit and study credit and understand credit. You gotta understand it. So get you some books. Get you them credit books, fam. The credit books gonna tell you all the shit you need to know to get started as a foundation. The books are the foundation. Okay, so check this out. Get you some books. One book I recommend is From Credit Repair to Credit Millionaire by Donnell Fox. And you can check out, just Google that audio. It's actually on YouTube. Somebody did a recreation and made an audio book of it. So you can actually just check it out right now and listen to it on YouTube. But check out the book. That's just one book, but there's many other books. And the books are going to define the foundation and teach you all the shit you got to know about how to build in the credit game. So after you get the foundation from the books, so you understand credit and how it works, the next step for you, you're going to go download a Credit Karma app. So you're going to download a Credit Karma app, and you're also going to download the Experian app, because Experian gives you your third score and Credit Karma gives you 2 scores, and you have 3 scores total. So this is the quick goon version. So you're going to do that, and this is all free. You know, I'm going to give you the cheap and free and fast version of everything. That's the goon version. The goon version is the quick route. So we can give you the quick, low price route for everything I'm about to kick. Everything is the quick, low price route. Straight for the goons, straight from the street, nothing to something. I'm talking from the warehouse to the penthouse. That's the moves over here at Spontaneous Productions. Now, you got a Credit Karma account. It's going to teach you about credit, and you can monitor your own credit. And you got to monitor your own credit. And so you got to monitor your credit. It's going to tell you everything you need to know about your credit. With this Credit Karma, on 2 bureaus out of the 3, and you need the Experian app for the 3rd. So, that is step 2. Step 3. What I'm gonna need you to do is you're gonna go to credit communities, real people, actual people, and learn from actual people what they're talking about. People in the streets, online, you're gonna learn from them. Because they're gonna give you all the answers to every question you got. You know, the books will give you all the answers for the foundation, but then now you need the streets talk. And you get the streets talk from the credit groups. So you're gonna go on your Facebook browser, and what you're gonna do right now on your Facebook browser to get all this credit game, you're gonna go into the group section and you're gonna type in the words credit, and that's it. And then what you're gonna do is click all the credit groups. Look for the ones with the most amount of members. You're gonna see them with 1,000 members, 5,000 members, 10,000 members, 50,000 members, 20,000 members. You're gonna want to click all of those credit related groups on your Facebook groups. So now you tap in and join all those groups. Real people, real Facebook users like you, posted up at the crib on some COVID shit, kicking credit game all day. And you can ask them questions and they'll respond right back. Or you can make a post and you'll get a shitload of answers from other credit peers on your post. So just make a post about any question you got on these credit boards and groups on Facebook, and they will answer. Now, you can also go to Reddit. So you can also go to Reddit, my goons, and people will be on Reddit in the same groups. You sign up, join Reddit, and you get free answers all day about all the credit related topics and whatnot. There's also another popular one. It's called Flyer Talk. Check out that forum. And you're also going to want to join this one forum too. It's like the number one resource for me. For me personally, this is my number one resource for them credit related questions that I got to get answers to ASAP. And that is the FICO forum. So you're just going to go to the FICO forum and type in all your questions and get answers. But you get the real-time answers on the Facebook groups. So you also want to go to YouTube and type in your question, and you're going to get a shitload of YouTube videos popping up. Various credit people. There's about a good solid 20 different credit people, 30, 40 different credit people that kick game. And I'm one of them, as you already know. Spontaneous Productions. Let's go. I was going to say, you know what? That's another video I'm going to save for another day. All my favorite YouTube credit gurus that I fucks with and looks at and learn credit game from. I'm gonna do a video about all those names so you can check out their channels too. Cause I be kicking that shit, and you stay tuned in, you stay subbed up, cause I do it like nobody else do it. You know what that do. So stay subbed up and tuned in. I'm gonna keep doing it. And basically, you just gotta connect with people that do the credit. And this is how you just move around the credit atmosphere online to learn this shit. So you can be a beast with this credit shit. So that is step 2. Your next step, you gotta start getting in the game. So now you gotta get in the game and you gotta get credit. Now you gotta get credit. And here's how you can get credit quick, fast. Here's how you can do it. You get secured credit cards, or you apply for unsecured credit cards with like subprime lending, little low tier companies. You go ahead and just apply with those if you feel the need for unsecured. But I don't recommend or advise, because I got much better shit. Way better shit than that. I would advise you to join. And you just want to get your foot in the door with credit. And that is your next step. And I've got 50 videos back. All the shit you need to do to get the right credit. So you got to get these things called primary trade lines. And primary trade lines are basically just lines of credit that are in your name. And you got to get these. So you're gonna get a variety of these, and this is how credit gets going. And what I need you to do is get these, as many as you can, but you also want to get them with high credit lines because you want high credit lines on them. The only thing it's okay if you don't get a high credit line, I would advise, is a secured card with like $200 on it or so, just to get your foot in the door and have credit going. That's fine too. But you don't need too many of those. Maybe 2 is fine. 1 is fine. 2, even 3. But for sure you don't need more than 3. And you probably be alright with just 2. Now, that depends on what else you're gonna add to it though. So if you're not gonna add nothing, then if you want 3 secured cards, then that's fine, you can do that. But I'm gonna advise you to add some other primary trade lines. You're gonna add this one, I would advise, this called My Jeweler's Club. And I'm advise you to add this before you add anything because it's a $5,000 trade line. It reports to all 3 credit bureaus. And it's cheap. It's like $200. Cheap than a motherfucker, man. So that's gonna report for a year. You want that. And it's gonna report good history, and it's 5 bands, and that's a high credit line. Because at the end of the day, you want your own personal credit cards with 5 bands and up. You want those in your wallet. And over here at Spontaneous Productions, we all about the most you can get. That's what makes me different than any of these other jokers out here. All I care about is the high limit credit cards. I don't care about the other bullshit, the other fuck shit, low credit cards. All I care about is getting you high scores and high credit lines. That's it. So for you to do that, you gotta follow different moves that other people like banks and shit and other YouTubers and other credit community stuff might not say because they're just not up on it. But I'm up on it, so I can kick it to you a little bit different. And I use it. I use it myself and I utilize it. That's why I'm winning. You gotta make a different sort of play, a different sort of maneuver like nobody else maneuvered. And that's how you get it. So you gotta stay in tune to what's good, what's up. And these are credit products that I'm dropping on you that everybody's not up on. So get up on these products and shit I'm kicking. Check out my channel. All this shit I kick, it's shit you really don't hear too much. So it's like underground shit. That's why I got the cult following going. So I'm kicking that real shit, but it's underground shit for you. But it'll get you big funded. So just follow along. I got stupid moves coming up. So my moves are so severe with this that I could literally drop a video every single day, and I've been consistent dropping videos every fucking day for the past 2 weeks straight. So that's my track record. It speaks for itself. Just 2 weeks straight, I haven't missed a beat, and I drop consistent. That's why you fucks with me, my goons. And I do this for my goons because I want to see you win, straight up. Because now I figured out the formula to success to win with the credit. So now I just want to see you follow in my footsteps too, so you can be successful and have a good life, especially during wild times like this when the whole world's on shutdown panic mode over a crisis. So here's how you become a beast with the credit game. You got to get these high tier trade lines. You need these primaries. So again, the 5 bands, no one's probably gonna recommend that at no banking institution. And I know because the homie went to the bank to go learn about credit building. They ain't say nothing about it. And they ain't gonna say nothing about it. Because they don't give no flying fucks about your situation. All they care about is waving you through as the next customer. So you got a line full of customers, and that's it. But I'm kicking that game straight from the heart to you so you can win. So what you want to do is add these high limit trade lines. And all these moves, I make these moves myself. These are the moves I make. And they working for me. I'm winning straight up. And I'm winning quick off this. So I'm telling you how to win quick off this. So follow every video straight up. Thumbs up every fucking video, fam. Come on. I'm showing you how to win with this. Nobody does this but me. Check it out. So get the My Jewelers Club $5,000 trade line first. And then go ahead and get you this one called New Coast Direct. NewCoastDirect.com. Google that. It's the same thing. It's $5,000 trade line. And it costs you about $200 total price. So both of them are the same, but it's really like $150 down, and you'll pay for like 3 months on the other $50. And it's gonna report positive history. And that's good for you, because now you have a high trade line reporting positive history, primary. And it's revolving credit. You need a revolving credit because credit cards are revolving credit. Now that you got that going, the reason why you get that 1 second is because it only reports to 2 credit bureaus, not 3. That's why My Jewelers Club's better. Flat out, that's the reason why. It reports to 3, and this one, New Coast Direct, only reports to 2. So it's automatically second place for that. And that's it. Only reason why. The products, fuck the products. They're not important. Boosting your motherfucking credit up is the product. That's important, okay? So, now, some people would also say another good primary that's floating around that's popular, you might hear it every now and again, is Ox Publishing, $2,500 trade line, and Hutton Chase is like a $1,500 trade line, primary, also in your name. I used to say those are cool to get, but I'm gonna say fuck all that. Leave those alone. Don't fuck with them. Leave those the fuck alone for right now. Those are out. Stay away from those because they only report to one bureau, Experian, or no, excuse me, Equifax. They only report to Equifax, one bureau only. So you don't need no shit reporting to one bureau only. You need 3. 2, because the last trade line, New Coast Direct, but it is what it is. It's still worth it for 2. And it's 5 bands. Those aren't even 5 bands. Those are small, and they only report to 1, Equifax. And Equifax is the least pulled bureau for credit cards. So, leave that shit alone. Straight up. I don't endorse that shit no more. No Ox Publishing, no Hutton Chase. So, get you those first 2 primaries, and then go ahead and get you like an Open Sky credit card. It's a secured credit card. Put $200 on that shit. You gotta put $200 and you'll get your money back when you close the account. But you're just gonna get it just to have that shit reported. Just spend $20 on it, $30, $40 a month, pay it back, and that's it. Nothing more. Nothing more, and that's it. That's all it's for. And you're gonna get Open Sky because it has no hard inquiry. And you're gonna wanna save all the hard inquiries you possibly can. Because in my head, a hard inquiry is worth about like $10,000. Because that one hard inquiry might separate you between a denial and a $10,000 credit card. So keep those on low. And Open Sky, out of all the motherfucking secured credit cards out there, Open Sky has no hard inquiry. The other ones do. So get Open Sky, and that's it. So that's 3 revolving accounts I just named to you for you to get. Get those. Now, after you get those, go ahead and get an installment loan. You can get them from the bank, but you gotta have more paper, like 500, 1,000, or 2,500. And you can do your research on installment loans, CD builder loans. But you can get them for a little bit cheaper, where you just go on selflender.com or creditstrong.com. And those are the most popular ones that are a little bit lower price. You want to pick one of those, do your research on those. I got videos on Credit Strong. I love Credit Strong. I got one, a $5,000 installment loan. That's not revolving credit. That is installment loan credit, which is termed as other credit on your profile. And that's good for your score too. You can get those, open those up, and just keep paying on them. It keeps reporting positive to all 3 credit bureaus, which is good. You just want stuff reporting to all 3 bureaus. And you know what? You could also let them just stay open as long as you can for a long term. I got mine for a 10-year term, so I have to pay $50 a month for 10 years. to pay off a $5,000 loan. But here's the jewel of this. You can just cancel this at any time. That money goes into a savings account that you paid into it, so you get it back. And that loan closes as paid in full, $5,000. Now, Credit Strong doesn't have the $5,000 no more. They got a $4,500, and they upped it to $9,500 as well, and they upped it to 18 bands as well. So the value in that, like the real jewel of that, is when it's closed, it's gonna put a shitload of points on your credit score. It's closed as paid in full in its heavy amounts. So closed 5 bands, that shows to the banks you pay back money. You're responsible lender. And the credit bureaus, all 3 put points on your scoreboard every month for it. Every month, even though it's closed, it'll still report every fucking month as just more points for that. Because credit's like a video game, and you made a smart move, so you stay getting points for that, even though it's over with. Or you can just keep it open and keep paying on it, which also is points. In open accounts, you want more open accounts. That's more points too. So you want to open up as more accounts as you can. Also adds to the points. Derogatories, you want those low. You want none. You don't want no derogatory information reporting, 0. You don't want nothing in collections, nothing at all. If you got stuff in collections, you want to dispute it, fight it, and get it deleted and removed. You don't want to just have it sitting there as paid down. No. You don't want that shit sitting as paid down. You want that shit removed, gone. So that's the move with that. And this is what you need to do to be a beast with the credit. When you do all this stuff, you'll be a beast with the credit, because this is all good stuff reporting on your file now. The next thing you want to do to be a beast with your credit is you want to get this thing called authorized users trade lines, where you just piggyback off of someone's good credit card information reporting. It's 100% legal. So you just want to just research this shit, because I could talk about it for an hour straight, and we don't got time like that. So research it yourself. Authorized user trade lines. You want to get these trade lines next, and you can get them with high credit lines. Find you an authorized user credit card where the age is long, like 10 years, or 5 years, 15 years, 20 years, whatever long age you need for your particular file to have long age. And when I say long age, you want it as close to your 18th birthday as possible. So that's long age. So if you 25 right now, then a good AU for you is like 7 years age, because you don't need credit before you was 18, you know. So if you 28, then a good 10-year AU that's good for you, 28 and up. So me personally, I got an AU on my file. The age on the AU is 12 years age. That's 12 years age, and I'm 37, so that 12 years age helped me out a lot. But I could have also got me a 18 years age, no problem. Could have also got that. So, and that would have really boosted up my score, put me in A100s, no problem. And the high credit line too. The credit line is 11,000, 2,500. So you want a high credit line. So you want something with like 10 bands and up, 10 bands, 20, 30. The higher the better for you. So you want to add this to your file. It's going to make you a beast with the credit. Now you can not only add 1, you could add 2, you could add 3, you could add 4, you could add 5 of these authorized users to your one profile. You'll for surely be up in the 800s with them primaries also that I just discussed. You're about to be killing the credit game like no other. Straight beast with it. So now you may not need 5, 4, or 3. You know, maybe 2 will do it for you. But just don't go overboard. Don't go over 5. Keep that under 5. I say 2 is good. For me, 1 was good. And also make sure you don't get scammed, because now you're dealing with like a business thing where individual people might sell this, or you know somebody, they add you to the file, and you know, you just never know how their life's gonna go. So because of that, you kind of got to be a little bit just wary when you deal with the authorized user trade lines, because you could lose money and it just might not be on the up and up. You have to be careful because people do sell that shit and scam with that shit. So just know that. It's gonna have you as a beast in the credit game. I need you to follow these tactics because I want you to win. Because that's what we do with Spontaneous Productions. We just kick game on how to win. Especially during a crisis. It's a crisis, so I really, really, really want to see you win in this crisis, my goons. So I'm looking out for you right now. And this is what we're going to do. So get those authorized users. Now that your score is boosted up. Your score has been boosted up. So now I want you to apply for credit cards. And I want you to go get them from credit unions first. Join up a credit union. There's a variety of credit unions. So just research for yourself the best credit unions to join. I can tell you a few that are popular floating around. Navy Federal, PenFed, USAA, NASA, Alliant, DCU, Bright Star. There's just so many different credit unions. Schools First, Altura Credit Union. I mean, there's just so many different ones. And what you gotta do is just join up. But just do your research first and join the ones which are known to give high limit credit cards. Go there first. Straight up, go there first. And now that you got these high scores, for these high limit credit cards, no derogatories, clean files, pow! You gonna get them motherfucking high limit credit cards, fam. Straight like that. So that's the move for you. And then with them high limit credit cards, now you can make different plays, different financial moves. And what I want you to do with your high limit credit is start financing things that you can make a profit with. Straight up. It ain't to swipe just to impress no big booty bitches. They ain't important. What's important is you swiping that bitch so you can make financial plays so you can get more money. And you know what's gonna happen? You gonna get more big booty bitches chasing you down because you got more money, because you balling out harder. Now you balling out harder because you made smart plays. So this is how you become a beast in the credit game. So use all the resources, learn all the resources, get the books, go in all the credit groups, join all the credit groups, get in the credit game, start using it yourself, get trade lines, primary trade lines, go get some, get the ones I told you, get some good ones, and then go ahead and get AUs. You need them authorized users, get the good ones. And then you want to be patient and be disciplined. You got to be patient, and it's going to take time. When I say take time, you need to wait like 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, all that, 7 months before you start seeing moves, cash, credit, all that. And then you just want to go ahead and apply for credit like a madman. Go ahead, you can go ahead and go on a funding spree, and there's different ways to make funding sprees. Start researching which credit cards pull from what bureau. And then when you do that, you just start setting up different funding sprees where you apply for credit cards. One with this bureau, one with that bureau, one with this bureau. So you know which one is pulling from where, and you know who has high limits and who don't, who to stay away from, who does single pulls, who does double pulls. You just learn all this shit, and you just study this credit every day. Get your Credit Karma. Open up your Credit Karma, start looking at all the different plays you can make on your profile. Get your balances paid down, pay your balances down. You boost your credit score up when your balances go down. So do that. I need you to do that, my goons. Straight up. This video didn't ran long, but I'm just kicking a lot of game for you to win. Straight up. There's no script to this. This is Spontaneous Productions. We do this. We click the motherfucking record button and go. And that's what it is. Nothing but that. So, yo. That being said, my goons, like, subscribe, share, comment, donate if you found value in this video. Till the next time, we out. Spontaneous Productions. Stay safe Let's win. This is how to win and be a beast in the credit game in a crisis. We out. Shout out to Neptunes. Shout out to Clips. We grinding.